Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about communications and leadership and why they are such important aspects of both academic and professional settings. Well, to start off this conversation, what type of power do I have as a student and how does it influence communication? As a student, I hold a certain types of power that shape the way I interact with my classmates, professors, and even mentors in professional settings. Being a student means I'm expected to learn and grow, but also gives me the opportunity to share what I know. For example, in a classroom, I often rely on expert power. This is when influence comes from knowledge, skills, or expertise. If I understand a concept that others in my group are struggling with, I usually try to explain it in a way that helps them. At the same time, in both class and internship settings, I'm given a form of legitimate power. That means I can request clarification, ask questions, and seek feedback from professors or mentors, and it's understood as part of my role. I also use referent power, which comes from trust and credibility. By doing my work well and consistently, I gain the trust of others, which makes communication smoother and more effectively. These are just some of the powers I rely on as a student, and they've shaped how I approach communications with others. Well, next, what goals have I set for myself and what motivates me to reach them? In my career, I have set goals that help me stay motivated, focused, and also just to motivate me to be a better person and also a worker. Some of the most important ones are to perform well on task and complete assignments on time, as well as always communicate openly whenever I don't understand something. These goals aren't just about checking boxes. They help me learn more deeply, grow as a professional, and strengthen my communication skills. For example, when I perform well in my current role, my mentor uses reward power. That might mean I'm allowed to set my own schedule, get raises, or even extend my contract. My mentor also demonstrates elements of theory Y since we openly communicate about problems and solutions, which makes it easier to overcome challenges together. This is very different from my previous jobs that was leaning towards theory X, where communications was actually limited and supervision was very strict. My previous managers also believed that our employees have to really be watched all the time, which actually really made me struggle in terms of growth but also in terms of communicating effectively. So, overall, my career goals are motivated by growth and communications. Unlike others who might be motivated mainly by money or recognition, I am actually driven by opportunity to learn, build relationships, and take on new challenges that help me grow both personally and professionally. So, in conclusions, communications and leaderships are skills that I practice and experience every day as a student and as someone preparing for a professional career. The different kinds of power I use along with the goals I set for myself continue to actually shape the way that I learn, grow, and also connect with others. Thank you so much.